Those are some big words.
That's what he used today in a tweet.
Oh,
Magnificently brilliant responses to questions.
well, it's the only way you can really describe it.
The debate is tonight, the final debate.
We're actually filming this way earlier.
Yeah,
too.
we are on the road to either a new president or the same president.
Yep. And it's only 2 weeks.
The path to election is less than 2 weeks away.
That's crazy.
Less than 2 weeks away. That means you need to get out and vote, people.
Yeah. If anything, like I feel like we should say, doesn't matter who you're voting for, just vote.
Yeah, just vote.
Because this is a big gear in general. But I feel like if you vote, you'll actually feel better about yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. So I have never voted. I'm that guy. Never.
But
really,
you also don't complain.
No, yeah, don't complain. Never really cared about politics whatsoever. Didn't even really turn it on. I didn't like to watch the news. Didn't give a rip about it. But then Trump came along, and Trump's entertaining.
Yeah.
So I like Trump. That's fun. He brought me into politics. And I'm going to vote this year. And I'm going to be a registered Republican.
Oh, man.
That's what I'm going to be.
Oh, man.
MAGA, my friends.
Yeah.
Make America great again. Keep America great.
Caga?
And I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to be that guy. If I see you wearing a blue shirt around the streets, I'm just going to assume you're a Democrat. And I'm going to smack you in the face.
What if 2020 election turns into another blood versus Crips situation?
It might as well. It might as well be. That's pretty much what we're seeing here.
Oh, my gosh.
Pretty much what we're seeing here. You got rioting cities, only led by Democratic mayors. So, I mean, there's that. You got places on fire. I mean, I don't know, man. Crazy times. But I'm going to vote. My vote's going to count this year. Even though Tennessee's a red state, I'm going to vote.
You should always vote, even if you're in the middle of California or the middle of New York State.
Preferably red.
You would want to be red,
Yeah.
but even if your state goes blue, it still matters.
Yep.
You should still always go out and vote.
Yep.
Now, let me tell you something. I thought 2016 was bad for being my first ever election.
Mm-hmm.
I got to choose between two people that in 2016 didn't look that great.
Yeah.
Either way.
Right.
But now I'm in 2020. It's my second election.
Yeah.
Second time I'm going to be able to re-elect a president.
You're going to keep America great?
I got to keep America great.
I mean, it literally doesn't make sense to switch.
At this point, either in 2016 they told us the world was going to end if we voted in Trump. We voted in Trump, and literally nothing bad that they were saying was going to happen has happened.
Right.
But everything good that he was trying to get through, it may not have worked out exactly how he talked about it.
It was at least
he's
started.
Bombastic. He started it.
Yeah.
And he's wanting to pull troops back, which he's already started. That was something Obama said he was going to do and never frickin' did.
Trump's the guy. He's going to set his goals so high that you laugh at him. He's that guy, right?
Yeah.
He's a business-minded guy that wants to rule the world. That type mentality. So even when he fails on these goals that he sets for himself and these plans that he has, and everybody's like, "Oh, he's failing." Guess what? We're still halfway further than we ever would have been if we didn't elect him in the first place.
At least he's doing something. And the more that comes out here recently, especially with Biden,
right,
and about like his dealings while he was vice president, and how Kamala Harris is now implicated because she's on some of those emails.
Oh, is she?
Special contacts, along with De Blasio, Cuomo, Klobuchar, a lot of them. They're just all...
They're in the emails of Hunter Biden's laptop?
Yeah, they're in the emails as like special contacts. So people to get in contact with. And now, this isn't a Russia thing anymore. It's not Ukraine. It's China. It's full on like, hey, there was a little bit of corruption and shady stuff going on with Ukraine and Burisma, the energy company in Ukraine. But this China stuff, it's a lot bigger than it was. Like, we all knew, like, looking at the, what was it, TPA or TPP, the Trans-Pacific Partnership?
Yeah.
we knew like Obama and Biden were a little shady for doing stuff like that because TPP was literally just sending jobs to China and not getting any money for it.
Right.
So it was already crashing our economy. But if Biden is making money from business deals with Chinese officials that are directly tied to Xi, not that they're just Communist Party, affiliated, because everyone in China that's worth a damn is affiliated with the Communist Party.
Right.
But if they're directly under Xi, directly interacting between the two superpowers of the world, that's a problem. That's a big problem. That's near treason. Now, this is all alleged. We as the public don't know anything about this.
Yeah.
But we have it on good authority. Rudy Giuliani.
So, do you see the breaking news? Look up the guy's name, but Hunter Biden's partner
Yes.
in all of this is being invited to the debates tonight by Donald Trump himself as his special guest. The guy that blew the whistle on everything.
God. That's funny.
How about that?
I mean, it's just...
Also, let's see, where was I going with that before you went off on your
Tony
rant?
Bobulinski.
Yeah, that guy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. How about, so Trump did a 60-minute interview.
Only lasted 45 minutes.
Yeah, only lasted, 30, 45 minutes. However, it's going to release this Sunday, right?
Yeah.
He already released it, unedited. Because he knew the way the questions were set up and his past experiences that they were just going to clip certain things to get certain sound bites.
Of course.
So he released the unedited version of the 60-minute interview this morning.
Nobody, like, even if you're a Democrat and you hate Trump, you can't say that's, like, a bad idea.
Yeah.
If you really hate Trump, just go listen to the 60-minute unedited version. And then watch the edited version.
Yeah.
And then understand, wow, they really choose those sound bites well.
Yep. That's exactly what's going to happen.
I mean,
yet again. So the debate tonight, I don't know what the 6 topics are. I think they're kind of similar to the first debate.
I think a lot of them have to do with trade, if I remember correctly.
Well, no, Trump wants it to be about, like, foreign policies and trade, but I don't know if it is.
Maybe not.
Because I know his campaign team, like, sent a statement to the debate commission and was like, we would like to suggest that one of the topics be more around foreign policies and stuff and relationships, because he wants to talk about the Islam deal and all that.
The Israel deal.
The Israel deal, yeah, that's what I meant.
So looking it up, I'm trying to find it because they never just get straight to the.
I know one of them's COVID. One of them is leadership.
Okay, it's fighting COVID-19,
Yep.
American families, race in America, climate change, national security, and leadership.
Who cares? So climate change, who cares?
We're still down 10% from 2000.
End of the day, in 5 billion years, the Earth is going to go away. You know why? Because the sun is going to run out of energy, and it's going to suck up the Earth like a white little star, and the universe is going to go poosh. Science. You want to talk about climate change? There's your science. Who cares? We got 5 billion years to worry about it. 5 billion years. Shut up.
Nature has its way of fixing itself.
Yeah, most of you idiots think we've only been here for 2,000.
Listen, the asteroid's more than likely just going to hit on November 2nd, and then everything's going to get reset anyway. We won't be around.
When was it? It was not a couple of weeks ago, a few months ago, I don't know, 10, 20 shows ago, we were talking about they say a meteor is going to hit like the day before the election or something like
November
that.
2nd. Yeah. It's either going to get real close or it's going to hit.
Yeah, NASA. Well, it's either going to be 100 miles away or it's going to hit us.
Even 100 miles is, like, way too close.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I get that, being a little bit close, Wouldn't be the first time. Ask the dinosaurs.
Yep. It's happened at least 3 times.
Yeah, proven. Science.
Yeah. There are massive craters that we know of that just haven't changed because they were so deep.
Science. Climate
scary.
change.
Just a rock from God.
You know what climate change is? Getting hit by rocks from the universe. That's climate change. Let's worry about that. Stop worrying about a degree off over a century.
Again, it's a struggle for me because like I do believe that like, oh hey, humans are causing the planet to get a little bit more hot, and that's fine. I get that. I understand it. I know the science behind it. But at the same time, if you're going to come to America and tell us that we need to stop doing stuff because we're the problem,
Yeah.
I think you need to do your research again.
Yeah.
Because it's not
Kamala.
us. It's not us. AOC.
I'm over this Kamala bitch.
I am too.
When she hops off an airplane wearing Vans or Converses, hip-hop, beat-bopping all the way around her Cadillac Escalade, I want somebody to take her out.
It's just patronizing.
Beep, 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 beep. Desperate housewife.
Exactly.
I wish one of our finest, one of our soldiers would just be propped up somewhere.
Jeez. That's aggressive.
It's aggressive.
I don't think
that's how we need to be.
I don't think we should do that.
These next 4 years, we need to be aggressive. We need to bring the troops home.
You're not even being radicalized by anybody. You're just radicalizing yourself.
Yeah, we need to listen. We need to bring the troops home. I agree with Trump, and we need to let them loose. We need to let them loose.
Honestly, like, I feel like if more people were at least combat trained, or like trained in general in any sort of way, we'd be a little bit more of a better society. Like, not that I like Russia, but Russians in school, their high schools. You know how you used to have like shop class, which I never had because nobody cares about hard work anymore.
Right.
It seems like.
Yeah.
But they have shop class, but they also have gunsmithing.
Ooh.
Where you learn how to use a firearm.
That'd be fantastic.
And that class is mandatory for a degree.
Yeah.
Or at least a diploma.
Right.
Like, if you just teach everybody basic firearm safety, nobody, like, crime will go so far down.
Yeah.
Especially now that gun sales are through the roof.
Yeah, I mean,
and I'm afraid more than half of those people don't know how to use guns.
Let's say 1 out of every 100,000 people decides to go kill people. Okay.
The other 100,000 are gonna stop them.
Yeah.
With their own guns.
Right, with their gun safety.
We've got plenty of guns, honestly, and that's the funny thing. We have plenty of guns in America. Gun ownership could be socialized. The government could just give you a gun.
Yeah. Yeah, we got more guns than people.
Exactly.
Way more guns.
Way
than
more
people.
guns. And I'm gonna own a lot of them. When I have enough money, I'm going out and buying a gun, and me and you are going shooting.
All right. Dad just got a two more ARs. He got a tactical assault shotgun 12 gauge, which is freaking sweet.
See, I know little to nothing about guns.
Me
Like
too.
if you say like numbers,
Yeah.
like a TAC-12, I have no idea what I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
But it sounds cool.
Yeah.
I want a high number.
Yeah. It all sounds
I want to
good.
shoot for 1,000.
I was telling Dad, I was like, "Do you like revolvers?" He was like, "I mean, not really. You know what I want? I want like a freaking old school
Like
Western
old Smith and Wesson.
45 caliber Colt. Somebody gets in my face, some Democrat, just.
I could imagine the first time you shoot that thing, it just goes flying out of your
Yeah, you just. That's what I want.
I've been doing a little bit of research because for the first time in a while, I went out and hung out with some new people, and they had some replicas of old Winchesters.
Oh yeah.
And Smith and Wessons,
Mm-hmm.
and they were
Like
like
30-30s.
I think they were technically like pellet guns, like BBs.
Yeah.
But they had they were supposed to be like prop replicas, so they have enough kickback. They have all of the inner workings of like an actual rifle. And good lord, just the action of cocking a lever action. I feel like a man.
It makes me want to ride a motorcycle with a leather jacket with sunglasses like Arnold with a shotgun sawed off.
That's the thing with McNelly. He's got that shotgun in his truck.
Yeah.
It's just there's something about it doesn't have to have ammo in it. It's just
yeah.
Oh, God.
Get off my porch. Go vote red.
You know what I want to know? What's Clint Eastwood doing nowadays?
Well,
he's just living life.
He's almost 100.
Jesus.
And he's still making great movies.
He's making great movies. Gran Turismo or Gran Torino?
Gran Torino.
God.
Incredible.
That was so good.
Such a great movie. So racist.
It was very racist. But you know what? The old white guy wasn't racist.
Yeah, informative.
Yeah,
Yep.
very informative. So anyway.
He called them fish heads.
Good Lord. Of all things of all slurs.
Yeah.
I feel like fish heads.
Gotta be.
It's a little weak. It's not direct enough.
Yeah. I like it though.
Because I could call you a fish head.
Yep.
You got a bit of a nose.
Yep. I call you a fish head.
Don't know why.
I
It's
might.
the cheeks. It's the cheeks, really.
Like a puffer fish. Oh man, so yeah, the debates are night. That's going to be good. But let's kick it over to something that I actually want to talk about. UFC 254 is this Saturday as well. And boys, do I have a lineup picked on DraftKings.
Do I is there anybody in this that I care about?
Yep, Khabib's fighting.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah. Yep, Khabib's fighting against Justin Gaethje, and God, I can't wait. Can't wait. I'm going Justin Gaethje. I know it's stupid. I know it's so stupid.
Wow. That's the one. You're gonna have a perfect card except for that one, and you know it.
Well, his DraftKings was just too good to give up. He was like 7,000 on DraftKings, which opened up so many other good picks for me. I had to go with him.
Makes sense.
I
You gotta hope he pulls through.
I mean, yeah, most likely Khabib will win. And I kind of want Khabib to win just because I want him to go 29-0 and possibly set up like a match with Conor or a super fight with George St. Pierre.
Didn't Khabib already fight Conor?
Yeah, but Conor's fighting in January. And hopefully, if Trump wins, crowds will be let back into stadiums by January. And I'll be in Vegas watching Conor versus Dustin too. Ooh. Yeah. And The Rock might be coming back for WrestleMania this year against Roman Reigns. And if that happens...
Wait, against Roman Reigns?
Yeah.
I thought he was
They're cousins, but yeah. So Roman Reigns is doing a gimmick right now so he's Samoan, right?
Yeah.
His real-life cousins, Jimmy and Jey Uso, they're also Samoans, and they're in wrestling too.
Yeah.
He's doing this thing where he's partnered up with Paul Heyman, Brock Lesnar's manager. So that's incredible. And he's going as the tribal chief, right? And he's doing like a mafia style, like the Don, like mafia style, but Samoan spinoff.
That's weird.
For the Samoans.
I actually don't hate that.
And he's going, it's the best wrestling in years. By far. Just this, though. And he's fighting Jimmy and Jey Uso, and he's just trying to make them bow down and say, "You are king, you are chief." And they won't. And he's just beating the shit out of these guys. And so what everybody's thinking is he's going to take over them as like their leader.
Yeah.
And there's going to be like a little Samoan dynasty.
Ooh.
And Paul Heyman's going to be like the mouthpiece. Roman Reigns is going to be the muscle with those two guys. Bro, could be sick. But you know who's also Samoan? Who's got to come save the day?
He's got to.
The Rock. And they're talking about moving WrestleMania because it was supposedly going to be in Hollywood this year. And obviously California is not going to allow anybody back anytime soon. So they're talking a couple places. They're talking Miami, Florida.
Ooh.
Hometown of The Rock.
I don't know about that one.
Hometown of The Rock's all I'm saying.
Sure, but I don't know about
They're
that one.
talking Tampa, Florida, which is where they're
Florida.
going to have it this year. They're going to do it in, Florida's the only place that's allowing fans.
That's right.
Okay, so Tampa, Florida, you got the Buck Stadium. And they're also talking Atlanta, Georgia. If they do Atlanta, Georgia, that's where The Rock is living. So that's the three places they're talking. So obviously you're looking at The Rock probably coming back.
We'll have to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to go.
Not even a question. You boys had a good year. We're going to WrestleMania. Going to WrestleMania.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, that's happening. If Conor fights, that's happening. 100% going to be there.
God, that's...
Brock is no longer in the WWE. He's a free agent, so he could potentially do another UFC fight if he wanted to. That would be, Brock Lesnar versus John Jones would be incredible.
Who would, if there was anybody you wanted to see fight Brock Lesnar, doesn't matter, WWE, UFC, doesn't matter. What sport and what who? Okay,
so I like Brock versus John in a real fight.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really cool. However, WrestleMania 29, I believe, The Rock wrestled John Cena.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it was WrestleMania 30. No, it was WrestleMania 29. He wrestled John Cena, and he tore his abdomen.
Ooh.
Right during the match. Finished the match with tore his abdomen. The next night, Brock Lesnar made his debut back to wrestling. They had it set up to where Brock versus Rock was going to set up that night, headline WrestleMania 30. But The Rock got hurt.
Damn.
And he missed out on some movies, so obviously in his contracts with movies was like, hey, I'm not going to wrestle if I got a contract to do a movie. But I'd love to see Rock versus Brock because that would just be cool.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
They're both huge guys.
Yeah, like The Rock. Yeah, Brock's 6'3", 290, and he's built like a country bumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
But then you got The Rock, who's 6'3", 6'4", 280, who's in better shape now than he was in his 40s or his 30s. It's ridiculous. I love it. I don't know. Plenty of things I'm excited for, though. But yeah, UFC this week. I got some good picks. I'm going to win $100,000.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Think so?
I think so.
That's fair.
I went 5-1 2 weekends ago. I didn't do it last weekend because I went to a wedding this past weekend.
Yeah, how was that?
It was all right. Best friend Bailey got married.
Yeah.
It was cool. Whatever. We had to drive to South Carolina, do the thing. Remember, it was a busy weekend for me. I had to, funeral, wedding, get back, go to work. Work's going well still. Not as good of a month as it was last month because that was kind of an anomaly, but still a pretty damn good month.
Yeah, you can't complain.
Can't complain.
Even though it was an anomaly, it still happened. So, I mean.
Yeah, and I'm not too far off of it.
No.
So, yeah, still a pretty good month.
And we're still only, I was going to say halfway through October. No,
we got a week.
We're on the other half.
We got Friday. So we do loads on Saturday. So we got Friday, Saturday, and then 6 days. So we got 8 days. I'm not going to complain about 8 days left. That's about it, man. Anything else?
No. At some point this week, we're going to have to watch, horror movies or something. I want to get in the spooky season before it's over.
It's next month or next week?
Yeah, it's next week. I haven't done anything.
Yeah.
I haven't even thought about it.
Next week.
I've got a crappy costume I'm going to do for some of the shows, but
I've got costumes for the show.
Do you want to do one?
I don't know, maybe.
We might as well.
The thing I want to be, I can't be because of stupid green screen.
Oh, well.
The Green Power Ranger.
Oh, that's fair. You could be White Power Ranger.
Could be the White Power Ranger.
Although, political climate, you might not want to say you're white. Never mind.
Yeah. Just wear a white sheet.
No.
No, not the right. I'm the White Ranger.
No.
I'm the White Ranger.
Just don't put the word that goes between those.
Oh, speaking of some things we'd like to talk about. So Power Rangers is getting a live TV deal.
Okay.
And it's going to have a cinematic spinoff. Several shows. Not anything to do with the last movie. Hasbro's doing it.
Damn it. That first movie was so good for what it was. For being a Power Rangers movie.
Yeah.
It had star power, it had good writing for the most part. Again, it's a Power Rangers movie.
Yeah.
But it was so set up to be good.
Well, the problem is the people didn't go watch it.
Yeah, I know.
That's the problem.
Yeah. Go vote.
Yeah.
Go watch good movies.
Go watch Power Rangers, dang it. They set up Tommy Oliver to come back in the second movie, and you idiots didn't go watch it.
He was in the first one.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was right.
Oh, he was in the cameo.
Yeah, he had a cameo.
But they were
They were going to have a Tommy Oliver.
They were going to have another new Tommy Oliver.
Yeah.
You idiots.
It was going to be good.
They set it up.
They had a whole poster and everything. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were ready.
Yeah.
And then it flopped. So disappointed.
I'm so pissed me off. So hopefully they're going to get it right, this new one. They're going to go back to the 90s.
Ooh.
They're going to do a little bit of time travel in it as far as
Fair enough.
they've got to figure their way out of the 90s to get back to present time.
That's cool. See, I don't know. Are we officially in 90s retro?
It's got to be.
Because it was Captain Marvel. We've done our 80s stuff. We did the 70s a little bit there at the end because Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Was kind of 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
Both. But Captain Marvel was 90s. We got Bill and Ted's again. I think we're in 90s retro.
Here's the problem. in the 80s, whenever we went through the 80s,
Yeah.
what happened to the scary movies? Because we obviously skipped the slashers.
Yeah. We didn't get too many. We got Halloween. Halloween was pretty good. The
Yeah.
2018.
Yeah, it was good,
pretty
but it wasn't. I needed more. All right.
There are some good like classic slashers that have been made here recently. There was one, I think it was called Summer of '84. That's pretty good.
I've heard about that, but I never saw it.
It's super stylized. I love it.
Okay.
I watched literally like the last 10 minutes with the guys.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to watch the entire thing.
Okay.
This is so good.
I
The
know
music
American
alone.
Horror Story did like a slasher.
American Horror Story isn't that good.
Yeah. I don't
It's
watch
really
it either.
not.
Okay.
I mean, we can talk about that next week because it's gonna be.
Well, Power
spooky
Rangers
episode.
is going to be hopefully decent this time. I'm hoping. Marcus is all about Power Rangers.
Good.
We have the original red Mighty Morphin Power Ranger costume for Halloween, and we also
Awesome.
have the red Ninja Star
Okay.
Power Ranger costume. That seems to be his favorite. It is what it is. We got him a sword.
Awesome.
He's got a little morpher thing.
Nice.
So
Of course.
he's set up. He's set up for success. They don't make the Green Ranger in his size, which I looked everywhere.
That's just.
But they do make Green
crime.
Ranger pajamas when he has 2 sets of.
That's fair.
All right. So my boy's taken care of. He's all right. No boy of mine will go without any Power Ranger apparel.
That's fair.
I know I had it when I was a kid. I was a Red Ranger,
Yeah.
and now he is. I just gotta find a picture because that'd be freaking dope.
All right.
All right, let's get out of
Short
here.
Episode, not a big deal.
Next week we will literally. Oh, next week's Halloween.
Yeah. We gotta do something spooky.
We'll figure it out. We'll talk about it. We'll figure it out. But I gotta get home. I gotta go do things. Mom had surgery. I gotta go check on her.
Oh, man.
So I just
All
eye
right.
surgery like cataract. So no big deal. All right. Peace. We'll see you.